Are we on? Okay. Hello. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle, aka Hiking with Mighty Minnie. And through the quarantine and everything, I was really bored, and I haven't done a video on a bear bag. So this video is going to be what you need to put your food in, and your smellables, and how high your berry bag is supposed to be, how long your rope is supposed to be, and all that jazz. And then after I get talking, we're actually going to go out back and try to hang the bear bag in the tree. So it's going to be interesting. So, with that said, first of all, excuse me. What is a bear bag? Okay, a bear bag is what you hang in a tree while you're at camp. That has all your smellables in it. I have this one. You get it at Walmart. It is a waterproof. Basically a bear bag is a waterproof bag you put your stuff in. It's not like technically a bear bag, unless you want to pay $100 to $150 for a real one. But honestly, I got these at Walmart. You can get them at 3 sizes. I think for like $9.99 or something like that. So you don't have to be all fancy. So I take this one for an overnight or 2, and if I'm going to go for the week, like I was on the Appalachian Trail, then I would take the big one. And as you can see, it is a 25 liter, so it's pretty big, and it'll keep everything in there. Next is your rope. Now, as you can see, I have a little carabiner, and I tied the rope around it, and then I took a lighter and lit it on fire. Yes, I said fire. So it can be like, steady. See? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm doing this on my laptop, so I've never done this before. Oh, see, there you go. Just light it on fire and kind of, pinch it together, make sure you don't burn your fingers off. And, but yeah, and then it's supposed to be 20 to 50 feet long. I have it wrapped around a little cardboard, just so I can keep it not tangled up. And so there is my string. The next thing is everything that smells. That is your food. That is your trash. That is your deodorant, if you happen to bring some. That is your bug spray. It can be your toiletry bag, if you have anything in here that's smellable, like my wet ones. They smell. And my cup, my coffee cup, and your your stove, and your spoon, and basically all is just common sense. What you want to bring. That's smellable. And as far little critters too, that can come in your tent and make a hole in your tent because you have something, that smells or whatever they want to eat. And it's to keep, the bears, of course, away. It is supposed to be 200 feet from your campsite. So it shouldn't be like any closer than that. And it's supposed to be downwind. I know that wind changes, so it's kind of hard, to figure that out. But as long as it's like away from your campsite, some of the trails will have bear cables. That's a big long pole that you can just hoist it up. But unfortunately, a lot of them don't have it. Some of them on the AT, and I think some of them on the Solitary Trace might. But basically, you just put them in a tree. Now there is one incident where we didn't have trees. So what do? Well, we found a rock facing, and it had a hole about like maybe that big, and we stuck all our bags underneath the rock, way far away from our tent, and put rocks on top of it. So hopefully, like no one would carry it away. And it worked, luckily. But yeah, if you don't have any trees, I mean, what can you do? So, I mean, find a rock facing or somewhere to hide it far away from your tent if you're going to do that. Now, you'll want a little bag. This is your rock bag. You'll want, I already have rocks in it, but obviously you don't want to carry rocks around your whole, trip. So you just find rocks around where you're at. This is a little mesh bag that came in my sleeping bag, or my in motion. What's in motion? It was my pillow. My pillow came in this little itty bitty thing, and I cannot get it back in there, so I just used it for a rock bag. But I'll show you how to do it. But you need a little bag with you. And normally, I stick, my string in the bag when so I won't lose it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stick everything that I don't need right away in my bag. So, which is my stove and my spoon. So my stove and my spoon is going to go in there. My dinner for tonight is going to go in there. And now my snacks and everything is gonna go in there. Now, I do have, normally, so I don't have to take everything out and separate it, I have all my smellables in this little bag. So zip that up, put it in there, and then I'm just going to put all my toiletries in there, even though I'm probably going to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But I do have, toilet paper and my trowel that I will keep out just in case I have to poop. And then my little bag of baby powder in there. And my cup. And there you go. Now, what I normally do when I get to camp, first thing I do if it's not raining is go hang my bear string. Just because, you get to camp and you want to relax and you put up your tent and fix your dinner, and then you sit there and build a fire and kick back and drink a little bit if you want, and then you're like, oh my gosh, my bear bag string, and you have to do it in the dark and it's not fun. So I normally do that first. And then right before bed I hang my bear bag up in the tree. And it is a very good thing if you're on a diet, because if you're hungry in the middle of the night, you don't want to go in your bear bag to get any food. So make sure you are full when you go to bed. And this is a roll top to get all the air out of it. Roll it up. Snap it. And there you go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set it up for you inside, and then when we go outside, all I have to do is just put it up. So, get a little bit closer here. So, there you go. Oh, puppy. Okay, so we got your carabiner, and you put your string on it and light it on fire like I told you before, and you just hook it on like that, and then you swing it into a tree. So that's that. And so then once your bear string is in the tree, what you're going to do, say it's hanging down, like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it through like that, right? And then you're going to hook it up like that. See how I did it? And then you hoist it up, and I will go show you that right now. Okay, almost forgot. Alright, I already told you about the 200 feet from your campsite. So downwind, it says downwind, but like the wind changes every like 2 minutes, especially when you're at a campfire, right? So 200 feet from your campsite, and then when you throw the bear bag in the tree, it's supposed to be 10 feet from the bottom, from the ground. Sometimes you can only get 6 to 8 foot. Try to get it as high as you can. I know sometimes that's not going to be possible. But they say that usually a bear stands anywhere between 6 feet and 8 foot of a big, huge bear. So, but 6 to 8 foot, I guess, will be okay. They require 10. And then from the trunk of the tree to where the bear bag is hanging, it's supposed to be 5 to 6 feet away from the trunk. If a bear is gonna want the bear bag bad enough, he's gonna eat. He's gonna get it. So you just try to do your best and get it up there. Now the Yursak. It is $150 to $200. Some of them. They are rip proof, They are smell proof. So they are not supposed to track like anything whatsoever. Now, for me, for what I do and what I want to do, I don't think I would for myself get one. But like I said, backpacking is your individual choice. So if you feel safer to get that, and if then get it. Um, and you don't have to hang it into a tree. You can just tie it around a tree on the lowest part if you want with the or your sacks. Now the bear canisters. The bear canisters is about that big around. It is sometimes hard to get all your stuff, in there. Um, and it is bulky and heavy, and it takes up a lot of room in your pack. But some part of the trail might require it, like out west does a lot. I know the CDT does in a section, but you can actually rent one from the ranger station, and then when you're done hiking that section, Wes, look at me. When you have done hiking that section, then you send it back. And there's one part on the AT that requires it, but there's a campsite, I think 2 miles before, and a campsite right after. So I think it's just on Blood Mountain. The campsite before was really high elevation where they actually live. So with that said, let's go hiking into a tree. Okay, first you want to find a tree. I was going to use that one right there, but I think I'm going to use that one. So, let's do this. I'm going to take it out just a little bit. more than 10 foot. And then right here, that's just made a little slip knot. And see, all I need to do is just take it out. I'm done. Slide it back down. That was supposed to be attached, but oh well. You got the picture. And then make sure it's not twisted like I just did. And bring it back down. There you go. See how I did the first tree and it wouldn't work? And then you just find another tree. That's just how it is. You just keep on trying to keep on trying. And the ones that's been doing it for years and years and years still have trouble hanging a daggone bear bag. So it takes you a couple tries. And if you have a friend to help you, it's better like that too. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I do. And I'll see you on the trail. Yep. Crap. I lost. Hang on. Fart. This thing on. What up? Oh. Okay. So, now. Okay. What I'm going to do now is take my bag. Now what I normally do is to stick everything that I'm not going to use right away. So my stove and my spoon. Stove and my spoon. Oh, fart. Okay, so you got your end of your carabiner and your fire. Oh gosh.